Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Boston Celtics. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for the Wizards, Jordan Poole out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie at the 4. So the Wizards will get the first possession. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Here's Sarr. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Back to Tatum, outside White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. Of course, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive, he's on that list. Truly can do it all. I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Now here's Poole to the paint. Brown with the steal. Here's Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Champagnie. That's tipped. Now Holiday. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside White. And here's Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Over Poole. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Poole, the pass to Champagnie. Back to Poole. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Pass to Champagnie. The 3. The shot off that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front, up 4. And we'll be back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's Pritchard. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
On the floor for Boston, it's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Here's Smart, following the bucket by Boston. 6 to shoot. No good with a layup. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Fires from deep. Tatum! Money from deep!
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Let's go! You are on beat. Everybody's getting down. Show us your moves.
With this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. 5th best, the Celtics.
They made life hard on opponents, one of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Brown with the steal. White with it, picked up by Coulibaly. White, the pass to Brown. Tatum against George. 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
He misses the free throw.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
The Wizards making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Good on the second one. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player. We all know Jordan Poole can run hot and cold. Look out now. He just made one.
Tatum looking it over. Tatum finishing it off inside.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. Al, as you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out Boston, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
Well, Tatum, when he's rolling, I'm telling you guys, he could take you in any direction, from any spot, anywhere on the floor. He has every move at his disposal.
Not the Black Tornado.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Celtics lead by 9. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
We've got Sarr, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Champagnie at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Middleton outside. Now here's Poole. To the inside, Sarr. Rebound Boston. About a minute played here in the second half. Back to Tatum. Tipped.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Coulibaly. One shot.
And that one misses. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Now here's Coulibaly. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. There's a screen. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Tatum finds Brown. Got a hand on it. Here's Poole. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
When this young guy is on his game and 100% focused, Jordan Poole unequivocally has the talent to affect winning. And boy, we know he can come up clutch in big games.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Now here's Porzingis. And here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Oh my goodness, Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Poole against Holiday. Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole. Yep, that one goes.
2 things there that make that possible for Jordan Poole: focus and body control.
Tatum with it. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Tatum can't hit. Wizards trail by 6.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Now here's Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. Porzingis grabs the board. White looking it over. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Porzingis passes to White. And perfection right through the net. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Count it. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Boston.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're down by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Poole. Champagny, the pass to Middleton. From downtown. It's not going to go for him. So we see Boston get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jason Tatum.